And everyone watching, I had chills up my spine when I heard the phone call to you, because what a lot of people don't understand is when you're manning the emergency department, you will often get calls, and the calls will sometimes ask you to pronounce a patient. It is very easy during a busy ER shift to reflexively say, okay, you asked a few questions, and reflexively, you could have said, sounds like the patient is dead, but you said no, you weren't comfortable. And those words, that sentence is why he's here today, because you put into motion a chance to save his life. I just, you know, ERs are chaos. It's chaos. You have patients, and you took the moment to take that call and really think about the scenario. And what's more remarkable is there's another reason why you didn't call it.
It was the 9-year anniversary of my daughter's dying that particular day. So I sat back remembering, thank you, feeling absolutely hopeless about preventing her death. And you being a emergency physician, we intervene. We diagnose, we intervene, get the person where they need to be. And being hopeless, I said to myself, if I ever can be in a situation where I actually can make a difference, even if it seems like there's insurmountable odds, I'm at least going to try on the patient's behalf. You've been in this situation just as many times as I have. You just say, this is someone's child, this is someone's friend, this is someone's colleague, and you have to do everything in your power to at least try and do your best on that person. And I was just thinking, you know, if I just give up on this individual, you know, why am I even here? It got to the point that when Justin's body was brought to us, his chest wall was frozen solid. I said to myself, oh my God, how am I going to even do this? We don't have the, you know, those external CPR devices. If anyone's ever done CPR in this room, you know it's exhausting, even after 2 to 3 minutes. So I had a call. We have an overhead call blue system where it releases nurses from the floor to assist us. It got to the point that it was so tiring that I had to have housekeeping and security do CPR.
Think about this.
And they're not even credentialed, and they said, I can't do this. I said, look, I'll take the fall. We need to do what we need to do to get Justin down to our referral center, Lehigh Valley Cedar Crest, for ECMO, but I have to keep him alive as best I can.
And just, again, to fill the pieces for people watching, you know, this is a more remote emergency department in the sense that you don't provide something like ECMO,
correct,
which can take Justin's blood, siphon it out of his body, oxygenate it, and give him a chance to overcome this. And the other part of this, and I just have to say this, we often talk about what's wrong with healthcare. What happened this day with you is everything that's right with healthcare. You and your team is everything. You brought humanity back to healthcare. And I even understand that while one of the nurses was giving CPR, crying just because of how personal this experience had become.
Yeah, one of the nurses that actually was on the video said, oh my God, I know this kid. She had a tear down her face, and I said, Nikki, are you okay? And she's like, I got it. She still continued to do a good job in my estimations. I mean, we were able to monitor that she was doing adequate CPR. It was just probably the case of a lifetime for me, and I just thank God I was able to be put in that situation.
Well, more with Justin and his miraculous story when we return.